Yusuf, I noticed that when I selected the alignment, the text alignment, when I created labels and I selected center, I had to click on it a few times before it moved to center. Is there something that I'm supposed to like enter or?
So are you trying to align text alignment, or are you trying to align the item to the center of the screen?
Just the text.
Just the text. So then if you just go on to the here, when you click on the label, and if you click the center item, so it will centerize, but the confusion might be coming from the with item, because when you don't fill the parent, the label size is gonna be the size of the text. So it will just not gonna see like if you are centering or if you are right aligning. So for example, here I'm right aligning right now. So if I do left alignment, I can see the action immediately. But if I put the automatic, so which will make it the label item smaller. And then now if I do like the center alignment or right alignment, you will not be noticing that very often, because like they are just like moving a little bit. So is that the case in your design?
Yeah, well, I just started out with a label when you showed us how to do it, and then it didn't want to move my text to the middle. And only, like you say, when it's sort of the block that you align center, and then your text, then everything moves to the center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with me, the same thing is happening, is that when you have the automatic alignment, if you fill parent, then it'll center it, but then it didn't center it if I didn't fill parent.
Yeah, because it's standing on its own. So you need to set a width so that it will just align based on the like the parent or based on the like percentages or pixels. So this is kind of tricky version of using with the alignments. So Zafer has a question here. Can we design a platform for assessment? Yes, you can, Zafer, but the problem with that you need to be like really think about the steps that you would like to, because I'll show you in a half an hour probably like how we can design the elements and then how we can interact with them, but it's kind of right now a little bit detailed question, so I'll come back to that. And the recording will be available after this session. So I guess there's no other questions at the moment, and then we can jump back to other elements. So for example, we designed our labels, and then I'll put them here for now, and then I'll just remove the alignment so that it won't confuse you. Or what you can do, you can add another screen. Here we have the screen list. At the moment, we have only one screen. So if you click on the add screen button, so you will be adding another screen to your application. So you can think of like you are creating another page within your Word document. So this will be the similar interface. So when I click on the screen to you, you can give a name to your screen. It will create another screen. So when I click on here, the list of screens, so you will be seeing the screen 1 and screen 2. And we are at the moment on screen 2 because we just created. And then the components on the screen 2 will appear here. So this is kind of a blank page on your applications at the moment. Right now, I would like you to introduce another user interface here. So we have label, we use label, and now we would like to use button options. So when I move this button here, so it will create a button on your application, and then it will come with the automatic text for button 1. So you can change this label here. So open a web page. So let's think about this. When I click on this button, it will open a web page for us on the device. So as you can see, you can always style them here and then give you some of the same styling that we did for the label. And then you can set the height and you can set the width. You can always center them. And then, so if you want to see this centered, you need to either fill parent, which will make the button to bigger to the centralized. And then the text within the button will be left alignment or right alignment, depends on your design. So you can always design this. So as you can see, we won't be seeing this interaction here. So we need to use the application that we downloaded for our mobile application. So I'll go back to my mobile and then share my screen with you. Now I have the App Inventor on my mobile phone. So this is the place that we can use this mobile application on our device. So I'll go back to my screen. So I believe you are seeing my computer screen at the moment. So we have this option here, connect an AI companion. This button here. So if I click on this, this will give us the code and the QR code. So you can either scan this QR code on your App Inventor on your device, on mobile device, or write this code to the text box, and then you will start seeing your mobile application here on the device. So I'll come back and then share my screen again. So I'll scan this QR code. So this is the application that I am seeing at the moment. So we have this button. I'm clicking on it and nothing happening. So what I will do, I'll start sharing. So I'm switching between my mobile phone and then my desktop application so that I can show you the both side of it. Right now, you must be seeing on my mobile, my desktop. When we have this open a web page button, so this will automatically open a web page when we design for it. But right now, what I want you to do, drag and drop a web viewer to your device. So here we have web viewer option. So I'll just drag and drop here. So make sure that your app is connected to your device. So I'll just scan my QR code one more time. All right, so we have this web viewer, but we haven't set it up. So on the right side, the properties for the web viewer has been changed. So here the home URL, for example, if you would like to go to the google.com, so HTTPS or any web page you would like to open, you can type it here. So once you type it your web page here, anything you would like to go, it will appear on your mobile device that the web page is open. So if you mistype anything, so it won't be showing because it will give you the error. So you need to add the protocol. So HTTPS or HTTP, or what you can do, you can just go and copy and paste any URL that you can quickly access. So when I change it, so it will automatically open a web page in your mobile device. So for example, I've currently set it up this App Inventor, MIT, and then I'm seeing this web page on my mobile. This is not previewing here because this is the live action. So you need to see this result on your mobile device. So is there anyone struggling with this step? So we can resolve that problem with you. Any questions so far? Because things are gonna get little bit complicated right now. We will be using this button to open a web page, because in default, this web page is open because we wrote this address here. But what we would like to do, we would like to click this button and open a web page that we set it up.
All right, we have a request to go over this again for connecting to the mobile. So can I walk through it, Yusuf, and you can tell me if I got it right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so let me screen share. So in order to connect to mobile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, connect. I'm going to add an AI companion, right? And I need to have the app open on my phone. So I do this, and then I can either type in UIOZLP into the connector app, or I can scan it with my QR code reader in my phone. Is that correct?
Yep.
And so like I can click either like it says QR code, and then I just hold the camera up and it should just connect then, so that if I do any updates on here, like if I change the words welcome to MacPFD to welcome to Cool Workshop, if I do that, it should eventually update on my phone. Is that correct?
Yep, that's right.
But it might not do it immediately, right?
Yeah, it has a little bit lag, like a couple of seconds, but it should show after a couple of seconds.
Okay. So, and then, okay, yeah, because it shows like that. Welcome to Cool Workshop.
Yeah.
Now, I've been playing around with the photo. I know you haven't done that yet. I was just playing around with it, but it doesn't seem to work, like the properties don't work well, but maybe you can show me how to fix it later. So I'll stop screen sharing.
Okay, cool. So Helen has got a question. So Helen is asking, there's a problem with the screen. So maybe you can refresh, Helen, your application. So I'll share this here. So when you are here, so if there's something wrong, for example, your mobile application on your mobile device is not working, you can refresh companion screen. So this will refresh everything on your mobile device. So if this is not working, you can reset the connection. So this will try to establish a new connection with your mobile device and with your application developer interface. Or you can go hard reset if nothing is working. So this will start from the beginning. So you need to go and then scan this QR code again. So this is the troubleshoot for if you are having another error or anything like that. So you can use either 3 of these options. This will reset your connection in several ways.